Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be Operation Dome number 59, the 59th episode of the Operation Dome series. A series where my friends and I were going to encase the entire world in glass panes. And it all looks like it already is nighttime, so let me go ahead and go to bed so I won't have to face any of the mobs during this night. Because otherwise, visually, it's not going to look good. Especially when I have to adjust the gamma and everything along the matters of that. Then I have to adjust it again once the sunlight's out. So let's see how well I could do within the first 10 minutes of the light that we do have right now. So what's been going on is that school is back in session. I am just simply taking one college course, and that is Spanish 102. I've already taken Spanish 101, I passed that, and now I'm taking Spanish 102, so at least I can learn how to speak Spanish, because being bilingual will actually benefit me in the long run when I apply to go for a job, especially if bilingual is one of the things that is a great trait to have. You'll be able to be hired right away, maybe, I don't know, just with the experience I've already have with dealing with customers and customer service and managing the store just a tad bit as a pseudo manager, even though I actually did quit being a crew leader or shift supervisor, if you want to call it that. I'm not even too sure if I've actually talked about that, but maybe I'll talk about it another time. In case if I've already talked about it, it would just be a recap at this point. And of course, creepers blew up here and there, so I'm gonna have to patch that up soon. Just because of the fact that this all used to be desert and we want to make it nice looking, and of course with these creeper holes it's not gonna look nice, and especially with all the endermen that have been taking up all the blocks as well. I'm just tired of the endermen, seriously. I really want there to be an update where you could just simply get rid of endermen so that they will not actually destroy your biomes, because look at that, the enderman took a block from here and just moved it a few squares across. Come on now. I think that someone did say that jack-o'-lanterns is a thing that scares them off, but one, we don't have any jack-o'-lanterns, and two, it would make it a little bit just unappealing if you see jack-o'-lanterns like in every corner of this world. It would just be kind of weird to actually look at the jack-o'-lanterns from there. So one of the things is that when I'm done with Spanish, I really hope I could actually speak fluently in Spanish, because that could be a thing where I make either maybe a second channel, I'm not too sure, or that I just translate my videos in Spanish and then I could just have fun with Spanish, because whenever you hear Spanish, it's just loud and fast, and as well as that, it's more energetic in a sense. Maybe I could actually work with that. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that, but we just don't know what the future will hold, especially with the year 2015. One of the things is I'm gonna actually have to patch this area up. I don't know, it just kind of looks weird. I kind of like it when it has a little bit of a natural look to it, but for me that sometimes flatness actually really works. It really does work. Remember the ones like right by the tree dome? That's kind of the thing I was talking about. And one of the things here is that we have a little bit of a gravel tower, and this is the area where, of course, that's where the lighting glitch happens. So I really hope that they patch that up permanently, but I'm not too sure if they even know that there are lighting bugs that actually do happen on y-axis 256. So it's one of the things that they actually have to look over, especially with all the other bugs that has happened because of TU19. One of them is because of the horses that it spawn, and if you do happen to ride a horse while you have XP, you will lose all those levels in XP. So it's one of those things that actually is bad, but it's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is when you actually have a map in the item frame. You could rotate the map, but don't you dare try to actually pick at it with either your hand or a pickaxe or any other tool. It will actually freeze your game. And one of the other things that freezes your game is if someone joins your world from time to time. Yeah, that is a bad deal as well. I've already froze when I try to join my friend's game, and usually whenever my friends join my game, it causes another bit of freezing for them. So they have to actually pretty much turn off the Xbox, turn it back on, get to the party, and then I have to invite them once more, and then they'll be able to go to my world. It has already happened to me when I disconnected and froze, so it happens to a lot of people. It's just 4J has a lot to deal with when it comes to actually fixing some of the bugs. And one of the other bugs is that within the Xbox One, the nether skeletons will not actually, the wither skeletons, nether, wither, same thing, they're in the nether. The wither skeletons do not spawn on the Xbox One version of Minecraft. They'll spawn in creative mode, but if you go to survival mode, they will not spawn at all. So that's one of the other things. And speaking of the map glitch earlier, is that's one of the ways to actually freeze your friends or troll someone else. Just put an item frame, put a map on there, and then of course try to destroy the map with the item frame in it. or sorry, the item frame with a map in it, and then it would freeze a host as well. What a great way to troll people. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not that mean, and I completely and utterly messed up my little design that I was trying to do with this spot. Yeah, I had 2 stacks for a reason. Yeah, kind of awkward. So, will I? Should I? Maybe? Should I? I don't even think I'll have enough. Well, let's try it out. Why not? Just whatever makes the video longer, or whatever makes just whatever I gotta do to make this work. Because otherwise then it's just gonna bother me. But one of the things I was able to accomplish was that I was able, with the help of Sticky Tack 46 and as well as Lizard Man X12, and also Harass when he was here for the time being before he moved on to the Xbox One and still doesn't have his other Xbox, is that we've actually bordered up the entire wall or the entire world with glass panes. So all I have to do is just go on here and just stack them up. You don't have to touch the ocean floor. You'll be safe if you don't fall. That's one of the things, is that you got to be careful, especially when you're crouching and you actually placed a block right in front of you, because sometimes it does kind of glitch out and it will make you fall through because it thinks that you're not on the block anymore for that split second that you placed the block down. So that's one of the things. And another thing is that you may hear Star in the background because she's on my bed. She's just adorable little German Shepherd. You're like 3 years old. Yeah, you're 3 years old, and you're just a puppy at heart. Seriously, she loves to act like a puppy. She's really, really spoiled. One of the things is that she'll just sit down, and while I'm on the computer chair, she'll put her paw on either my lap or my armchair, waiting for a bacon strip. Yeah, I spoiled her with that. Usually I make her sit, I make her just stay, I make her just wait for me, and sometimes she listens, sometimes she doesn't, because it's that she needs to be more disciplined in that area where I have to make her wait. She's getting better at it. Don't get me wrong. Is that sometimes I make her wait for 30 seconds, sometimes I make her wait for a minute. And she just sits there patiently. Sometimes she gets a little antsy, and then if she doesn't listen, it just starts all over and she has to wait even further. One thing I did tell her, or one thing I did teach her, was the patience part. I actually put a bacon strip in between her paws, and she just stares at it and tell her wait. Just tell her wait. And after like 30 seconds, I say okay, and then she'll actually eat the bacon strip. You're so cute, Star. It's German Shepherds. They're adorable, just as long as you train them right. If you don't train them right, then it could get messy. So let's see if I actually get this one right. You gotta angle it just the right spot. And let's see if this will work. Come on. Do it for me. Do it. Oh. Come on. There we go. You gotta have that pattern. This is the quicker way to actually get this done, but you just need to get at least about 6 stacks of Windows panes. Or sorry, glass panes. I will always call them Windows panes. Come on, man. You make them for Windows panes, so you make them for Windows as well. Just, it looks nice. It looks better than actually using a glass block back in the day. Especially when it's a half block, you'll be able to actually breathe underwater, and that is actually pretty good. Now, time to put this glass blocks right here. Boop-a-dee-dee-boop. I don't know, I'm kind of hyper tonight. Just, it's been a long day, actually. Just, school has already started, so I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have already started school. And if you'd like to answer this question, what grade are you in right now? When did you graduate from the last grade? How did you do with that semester? The school year, was it great? Was it bad? Was it normal? Was it meh? Just let me know in the comment section below. Just whatever happened, whatever the most exciting thing that happened in the school year, let us know in the comment section below. Anything that has to deal with school. Just mainly for me, I'm just taking my generals, where I'm just taking the basic classes, and then from there I'll move on to the actual courses that I will need to actually get a degree. Just as long as I'm still getting my education, just as long as I'm still going back to college, that's what my father is approving of. And no matter how long it takes for me to actually get my degree, just as long as I'm actually working on it little by little, it's okay. Just mainly, I really hope that my YouTube career, quote unquote, takes off. If it does take off, then hooray. If not, then plan B, maybe I'll go for broadcasting. Maybe I will just work with my broadcasting voice and make sure that people will approve of it. And then let's see where we could go from here. If you hear me on radio, it's like, I know that guy from YouTube. And then maybe some of the other people that actually know me in real life would actually recognize me, due to the fact that whenever I actually do customer service where I'm either on the drive-thru or up front, a lot of people do say that I have a good voice for radio. I'm not saying that to brag about it, but for the fact of the matter is, whenever they say that, it brings my confidence up. It brings me happiness where people are actually complimenting me for a little bit of a trait that I have. Not many, you can't really say that you would not be happy as well if people compliment you on some of the smaller things that you don't even think that was possible. Just, if I have a talent for it, so be it. But it's kind of ironic where they say that I should be on radio, that for me, I'm making so many YouTube videos. On this channel alone, I already closing up to 1,400 videos. That's 1,400 videos. So that is a lot of videos that those people who complimented on me, they don't even know. And maybe I will actually tell on my YouTube. Maybe one day, just one day. But if it's so, and if people actually appreciate it, then at least I can get my name out there little by little by little. Self-promotion, self-advertisement, and so let's see where we could go from here. The only thing is that I go by the flow. I do not really go by script. So I do stutter. I do stumble upon my words, and some of the words I do not know what to say. And why does that look so weird? That, honestly, okay, so it's visible on one side, and if we go over here, you could see the blocks. That is so weird. That should not be a thing. Oh, look, there's another one. What is going on here? Seriously, I never noticed this up to now, and I'm kind of afraid to actually fall. But like I said, you don't see it on this side, but if you turn over here, you get to see it from there. Ugh. Wait a second. Let's see. Oh wait, I don't have a silk touch pickaxe, so. You know what? One glass won't hurt. Okay, so that fixed it. Okay. That is so weird. It fixed it again. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with that. I'll probably deal with that another day when I actually have a silk touch pickaxe, so at least I can get the blocks back. But to me that is so weird because it's so out of place. Everything looks so clear on each side, but when I see that, my OCD is kicking in where I gotta make it look pretty. Yeah, that's one of the things. Well, but like I said, if I ever get into broadcasting, then so be it. Let's see if I could actually get my voice out there. Let's see if people will actually recognize me from YouTube and things like that. It's like, I know that guy. That guy used to work at a fast food restaurant. Good for him. He's actually moving up in the world. Or maybe I could just work at the fast food restaurant, then work at the radio station, and then work on YouTube, so I at least have like 3 jobs to do. I don't know. Things will be weird one day. Things probably will work out another day. Just, you never know what's in the future for you. So let's see. Let's just see. This year may be the year for me that I get a personal growth where I do the things I want to do, the things I plan on doing, I get to do. Like my New Year's resolution, that I'm going to actually try to work out more, try to be more healthy, and stay fit, stay healthy, be happy. And as well as one of the other things is that I'm going to try to actually, well, one of the things is that I want to do IRL vlogs, like I did the one with New Year's resolution. And yes, I do see the comments and I do see the people. Some people are supporting me, some people don't. And then of course there's the people who actually just give it a dislike due to the fact that it's not a gaming video. I'm like, come on people, let me do my thing. If you don't want to see that video, then feel free just to wait until I actually make a gaming video, because that's the thing that you came to the channel for. I just want to actually broaden out and put a little bit more variety to my channel, something that's a little bit different, and something that could actually make me, that I could actually be a little bit more of myself and be a little silly or be a little bit more creative with the video if it actually calls for it. Like maybe do a little bit of skit or something along the lines of that. Or maybe if I were to upload my older videos, I could show people what I used to be like, and then I could compare it to what I'm at today. And you could see that it's a drastic change that I kind of want to go back to it. I kind of do. Just have me be for who I am and just have fun with it, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are kind of like done with the professionalism that's in Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome all the time. The word I'm actually a little bit more of myself when it has to come with Minecraft Pixelmon. That's where I'm always going to be advertising Pixelmon, because all the friends I have on the server, they accept me for who I am. I act silly, but at times I do become serious, and they know that I'm serious. Or the fact of the matter is that I just let them know, hey man, this is not cool. No, don't do that. But still, I do make some Pixelmon videos. I have about 31 episodes so far. I'm still making more episodes as days go on by. From what I'm trying to do on the Pixelmon server is that I'm trying to get every single Pokemon shiny and a level 100 as much as I can, or up to the point where of how many Pixelmon that we actually do have. I'm going to call Pokemon Pixelmon because it's Pixelmon. Pixelmon. That this just... There's not all the Pokemon that's in Pixelmon right now. They're still updating it. Right now we're currently at 3.3.8, so we have that update. And all that's going to be provided in the link descriptions and below. Links in the description below. Yeah, trying to think these things through. Sometimes I just go a little bit ahead of myself and then I just go mind blank for a bit. But that we're currently in 3.3.8 of Pixelmon mod version, and of course that you have to install the Forge mod version of 1.7.10, last four numbers ending in 1230. That's recommended for you to actually join the server and not crash. You could download 1264, but I don't have that link. I only have the one for 1230. So those two links of Pixelmon and the mod Forge version will be provided in the description below, so you can join us. And the server is mvblock.org. You could join us, and it's pretty much a survival world with Pokemon in Minecraft. What more could you ask for? Just do not harass the moderators, do not harass the players, do not harass the people, do not harass the owner, do not harass me. Just mainly have fun, make friends, and just play Pokemon. Just explore the world, do a little bit of survival. It has the MMO feature where you're able to get some levels from woodcutting, from shoveling, from mining, from smelting, repairing, just the little minor things that gives you a little bit of perks the higher that your level is, and then you can become rich in the game. Because for me, I need to get a lot of money in the game so that I could actually achieve my goal of getting all the Pokemon. I do accept donations. A lot of friends have donated me a lot of Pokemon. So shoutouts to everyone on the Pixelmon server. And there's too many to name, and if I start naming now, I'm going to feel bad for the people that I do miss. So whenever I do make a Minecraft Pixelmon video, you're going to know, and I'm going to give everyone a shout out there by just pressing tab and looking at all the names. So wait till then. For anyone who is on Pixelmon, who is watching my videos, I truly appreciate that, and I truly appreciate the support. And DG, I keep advertising your server. Just let it be known. If he actually watches this videos, I don't know. Just whatever goes. Just one day I want to make a name for myself on the server, and I'm working on it little by little. Just I'm having fun with Pixelmon in Minecraft, and that's where I'm more of myself. I kind of act a little bit silly at times, but again, it's where I could just be silly, and I know that my friends will not judge me. Just a little bit more self-confidence that I hope to bring on these IRL vlogs eventually. Just got to work on it little by little with the ideas that I have and the structure I want to go with. Because one of the topics I want to talk about, it's going to be a thing that's going to be a running, it's going to be a thing that I want to explain well. And then from there on forth, that's what I'm going to do from then on forth. Because you guys know, I've already hint at it a bit from the other videos, so for me to actually talk about it, it's just not going to be that much of a surprise once I actually do make the video. But until then, it's gonna have to wait until I actually make an IRL vlog. And if you guys support me, feel free to actually comment in the comment section below in this video telling me that you supported me, or that no matter what I do, that you probably would enjoy my videos anyways. That I want to see the support that you guys always give me. I really truly appreciate it. I read all the comments. It's just I don't always respond to all of them. The only ones I really don't respond to is the people who keep saying first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It's like, dude, I need actual feedback. You will see me that I'll actually respond to actual feedback. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's just a troll, and then I just answer back to the troll. It's just, I'm giving you the attention that you so rightfully just was deprived of, so that you had to make a comment on the internet. For no other reason. Just whatever. I have fun with trolling people too. Sometimes I act stupid when I troll too. So this is what it is, Operation Dome. We are working on the quadrant number 1, if I'm not mistaken. No. This is quadrant number 2. Yeah, this is quadrant number 2. To the east would be quadrant number 1. To the southeast would be quadrant number 4. So we are working on quadrant number 2. We have a long way to go. Is that with school? A lot of my friends are kind of busy at school, so it's just I'm probably going to have to get another membership account for my other channel, or not the other channel, my second account, and then invite more people onto this world because a lot of people are busy, so I'm probably going to go with that. I already have a few names written down for the people who may be able to join me in Operation Dome and Operation Bedrock. Just please, I know you watch these videos a lot, and I know I say this a lot, and it's in the description as well, but please, just follow the rules, do not grief, and more importantly, have fun. Just, again, you can fool around just a tad bit, but mainly we want to get this done as quickly as possible so we can move on to the next thing. And if a person with a full stack of glass dies and all those glass blocks are lost, then that's going to be a time to rage quit because we cannot afford to lose any of this. I know we may not be able to actually get a lot of the glass blocks. I know that we may run out, but for me, that's more like a 10% thing. Like, I know 10% we may run out, but that 90%, I am totally sure that we will not run out of sand because of all the sand that's in this area. This whole world is 85% sand, especially when it's found in the ocean floor. And of course, there's going to be that airplane that flies around. I don't know. Is that I kind of live close to the farmlands, and they have the crop duster just going ahead and flying everywhere. Sometimes they're actually just, I don't know, training the other people who actually get the job, because it's a very, very dangerous job. If things go wrong, it could be fatal. But thank God nothing has actually gone to that point. But again, it's a very dangerous job. It requires precision, perfection, however you want to call it. Focus, training, just, you gotta stay focused when it comes to that, because you're so low to the ground that it's really, really scary. And I cannot imagine actually being in the pilot seat when that happens. A lot of people, you just have the nerves of steel for that point. But this is what it is. Operation Dome. We just have a lot to place down. And you could already see that there's already the end line right there. So we're getting closer. Once that's done, we're just going to be moving on. Simply that I have a team of friends who are actually getting the sand, and then another team of friends are actually getting the charcoal whenever we have more people online. Again, school has been really affecting the time schedule of myself and everybody else, and especially with my work schedule. But speaking of my work schedule, since I've actually just stepped down from the crew leader position or shift supervisor, I'm just really going to call it a crew leader from then on forth, because of the fact that shift supervisor really sounds close to the other word, and you already know what that word is, so I don't have to repeat myself. So when I was a crew leader, it was literally a pseudo manager position. You have to be on top of everything. Got to make sure everything is running fine in the store, with the product, with the inventory, with the money management, and everything that has to do with managing. Just the only thing you really don't do is that you don't actually call in for stock. You don't actually handle the stock. It's just, for the fact of the matter is that that's where the manager actually comes in with the reports and everything else. We don't really have to deal with the reports per se, but we got to make sure that the reports are given to the manager. So you're literally a pseudo manager, but for the payment, it was just 15 cents above minimum wage. And here's the kicker. I did not get that 15 cents raise for 9 months. So I was literally working as pseudo manager for free, being paid as everybody else, but with the more responsibility and the more stress. Because let me tell you this, that I used to actually close the store by myself because everybody wants to go home. Even though I ask them to stay, they don't stay. Yeah, fun. Especially when things go wrong and there's no one else to help you out. It's just, I'm just going to have to let them deal with it. Because what I usually do is that I will actually write down the note that I try to do this, and this, and things go wrong. So there's nothing I could do from here. You're going to have to handle it. They don't get mad at me for that, because there's not that much training for me to know about these things either. And they don't sit down and actually train you. But I digress. It's just, it'd be very awkward if my manager actually does decide to actually watch this video. If so, then so be it. So be it. If I have to explain myself a little bit more, I will. Ah, well. Yeah, look at me with the big old cojones right now. Never thought we would be saying that word. Oh, well. And poor Star, she's just trying to sleep, and I just keep on just speaking so loudly, and then she just can't get to sleep. But can you blame me? She's adorable. She really is. Sometimes she gets a little bit frustrating, especially when you try to go through the door. She wants to be the first one out the door. And you know how big dogs are. If you try to go out the door and they're going out the door, they'll knock you down. And right now, she just got off the bed to actually sleep by the door. I'll let you out, don't worry. It's already time for me to... Wait, is it time for me to end the video? No, it's not. Oh my god. I just realized that. I absolutely just realized that. Due to the fact that I was actually waiting for about a good maybe 11 minutes before I actually started recording. So now I am technically at 26 minutes. Huh. Poor Star. You know what? I'll let you out right now. And that's the power of the jump cut. Even if I did not explain this, or if I didn't announce it, you probably would have not noticed a difference. But I do that anyways, because, I don't know, I'm stupid like that. But I digress. I just don't know what else to say, really. That this is 2015. It's still the beginning of the new year. And of course that we are in school. School's in session. I'm going to have to deal with school, deal with work. I've been getting less hours of work because I quit being a crew leader. So I'm basically just a regular old employee. And with minimum wage going up, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Getting less hours really actually relieves the stress for me, honestly. Because whenever I try to make a video, I try to make a video before I actually have to go to work. And if not, then I have to make the video at the end of work, where when I get back home and then everything already calms down because everybody in the house is asleep, then I could actually make a video. But knowing that I don't have to actually go to work early anymore, or for the fact that I actually go to work later now, I have a little bit more time to actually make a video, so I'm not really stressed out on that. The only thing I'm kind of stressed out on as of right now, don't get me wrong, I complain a lot, but as of right now, the only thing I'm still trying to get used to is actually sleeping early, because I was always able to actually go to sleep around 2 to 3 a.m. and then wake up at 7:45 because I was actually setting up my schedule again. So now I had to actually wake up at 7:45 in the morning every day, even on the weekend, so I could at least keep that body schedule in check. Because if you mess it up, man, it really messes you up. So I gotta go to bed early, gotta wake up at 7:45 a.m. and then go about the day of going to school and then going back home. And if it's calm at home, then I'll be able to make a quick video before I have to get ready for work. That's just how it is. But again, I'm still working on the Pixelmon Minecraft, so if you want to actually check that out, feel free to check that out. Now, this is too obviously of a jump cut, and I gotta repeat what I just said because there was things that was going on in the background. Not everybody is asleep as I thought they were, but well, just a little bit of a recap that, well, I've already explained the first part of the video, and then the other part was about Minecraft Pixelmon. So again, I'm going to be having a lot of fun with the Minecraft Pixelmon version of, well, what am I talking about now? I just get jumbled up whenever I have to take a little bit of a break. This is why I've already talked about this in episode 58. This is exactly the moment where this is where it actually shows that every time when I actually have to do a jump cut, I usually forget what I was just talking about. And whenever I try to recap, usually I've already repeated what I talked about. And of course, that I stumble upon my words because I'm just thinking of where did I last left off? What do I need to say? What do I need to do? Please help me. Oh my god. This is where I actually do appreciate that if I have my friends online and they're all up and uppity wherever there's the energy and the mojo, we will all be able to actually just continue off and just talk about something else. That's one of those things. But well, I don't even know anymore. I'm going to finish off this little spot and then we'll be fun. Or we'll be done. We'll be fun, fine, done. I'm just done. You've already seen some of the mistakes I've already said in Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. Especially with Operation Bedrock when I called it Operation Dome. My god. I was already trying to actually think of the things I wanted to say in Operation Dome. I always get everything confused. Especially when I do the skylights, the naming, the quadrants, just everything. My god, I had to actually get everything written down just to make sure I don't make a mistake. Like I said, I don't go by script. So if I actually become a broadcaster, whenever I go by script, that's going to be a little bit better. And I got to work on my voice. One of the things I'm going to try to do is actually get some earbuds and actually put it in my ears. Excuse me. That I'm going to put the earbuds in my ears so that I will actually be able to hear my voice a little bit better, because I actually do notice that whenever I put earbuds in my ears, that whenever I talk, it's just what you hear like without the earbuds or without covering your ears, what you hear is something that's different from what other people hear from you. So this is the reason why whenever someone compliments me and I don't think about it too much, it's because they hear differently. The only time when I actually hear what I sound like is if I were to actually play back the recording that I've already done with Operation Bedrock or Operation Dome, especially when I hear myself talk for about a good 30 minutes up to 40 minutes at a time. And even then, that even sounds different for whenever I put on earbuds. I don't even know what's going on. But that's going to be the thing that I'm going to try to do maybe for future videos, so that I know what I sound like and how I sound like and how I could actually perfect the announcer type of voice. Because you probably will even hear it in the commentary itself, where I just go from high tone, low tone, medium tone, monotone. I don't even know what type of tone that you want that I am expected to actually say. Star, why do you do this? This is the second time you've actually done this. Well, it's not going to be a perfect take, but I just can never ask for a perfect take. Otherwise, if I keep thinking or I keep wanting a perfect take, then nothing's ever going to be done, and I'll just keep stressing over it. Like, that's probably one of my other things. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. That's one of the things I actually wanted to talk about for another New Year's resolution, that I should not worry so much. Yes, I could try to keep it professional, I could try to keep it the best that I can, but that's all I could ever do, and that's all I could ever ask you to expect from me, that I try my best with these videos, and just as long as I keep improving with these videos, then I could say that I am doing better. Because if it was 2 years ago, my God, I would be a total mess right now. So I'm going to end it off here before I keep blubbering and keep rumbling or rambling. I can't even talk right. I got to end the video now. Although it's a beautiful moon right there. Such a beautiful moon. So again, shoutouts to everyone on Pixelmon, and hope to see you on Pixelmon, because that's where I usually log on for a long amount of time, and that's where you can probably talk to me the most. So have a great day, everyone. I'm SodaKeen090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.